What's by this is Jade and welcome back to a new reaction video, and today we are reacting to Prison Break Season 4 Episode 16. It is called The Sunshine State. The Sunshine State, and let's see, last episode was called Going Under, and that's when Michael got his surgery, and we found out that Lincoln is now working with who is he working with? With the company. It's been about probably a week since I've watched this. It's been quite a while. But I have actually I talked about this in my Doctor Who. Yeah, I talked about this in my Doctor Who reaction, but not everybody watches everything I post. So I might talk about this in this one too. Well, I will. But I made a schedule for myself about a recording schedule, not an upload schedule, but a recording schedule. So I know this day I record this day I record this day I record this. The good thing is if I don't really feel like recording that day. I mean, I always feel like recording, but the thing about the shows I watch is I like the shows I watch and react to. So if I ever feel like, oh, I don't really want to watch this today, I want to watch this. That does happen sometimes, but with this schedule, I really do want to stick to the schedule. Anyway, let's go ahead with this, the Sunshine State, and let's see what it's gonna be all about. Full reactions on Patreon.
I'm gonna give it back to the company so we can walk away from this.
Wow, he is literally working for the company, staying in the family
Two guys
business.
from the company came and they brought me to a hotel, and I was given flowers and a fruit basket. And
What?
absolutely no information about Michael.
Just call me.
Nah, you in that suit, you're acting different now. You're acting totally different now. You're acting like a company.
Company's data tech finally got a hit on our
Wow,
guy's
so we
cell
actually have a
phone.
team. Did I skip an episode? I don't think I
And
did.
it goes to this address.
I think there's a
Grafton.
little time
It's a
jump.
club.
How many calls?
3, all outgoing.
How do we know this guy's still in my...
This is a very weird group of people.
Wait, what are you, Elliot Ness now? Huh? Were you upset because I screwed you over, Link? Because don't act like you haven't done that to 10 times as many people. All right, we're just crooks that got caught, Lincoln. This guy, this isn't gonna work.
Why don't we all just focus on who's got Scylla? What do you say?
Where am I?
He's awake.
I said, where am I?
Why are you so happy?
It's a house in the woods, 60 miles from anywhere.
See?
It's swept clean.
This is like
of
Terrence
every soap.
Steadman.
You don't need to worry your head about that. There are no bars on the windows or the doors, but there are 3 types of mountain lion in the area, so you might want to stay close by.
Misconceptions about the company, and the general wants to open the books. I'm here to provide facts and to help you process them.
The fact that he's so
Facts, you
friendly
mean, what's
doesn't
on
make me
Scylla
trust
that
him.
My mother once worked for the company.
What if you're related to his
Your
daughter?
mother
Was
works
the company.
for us. Your mother is alive.
Oh, what? I thought he said works with a question mark, like works. She was the company. I thought he was gonna say something like that. Since season 1, episode 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, we have known that his mom died from the same exact cancer. But the fact is, they saved her, but they never let the public know. So are they gonna do that with Michael? Are they gonna save him, but he's gonna be assumed dead? Are we gonna meet his mom?
You got about 2 seconds.
Oh, really? Oh, come on, Lincoln. Don't make me not like you. Don't make me not like you.
I don't know his name. What do you do? I don't know his name. He works. This girl works here. He dates her.
He's acting like Mick.
Take me to her.
Arid scrub before your mother's research. That's not fiction. That's food for thousands, millions. There's so much more on Scylla than you know.
It sounds like we'd have a lot to talk about. Why don't you get her on the phone?
Oh my god.
See, he's become the company.
Why'd this guy call the club's phone and not Erica's?
They fight a lot, so when she doesn't answer, he calls the club. So what do you want with this guy?
He took something that belongs to me.
Is that who is that? Did she set him up? Oh, she set him up. Oh, he got shot.
This smoke's so bad. Oh no.
What?
My wallet.
This is the chick who set me up. We find her, we find our guy.
Busting up clubs, throwing shots in public. You keep that up and we're not gonna last here much longer.
But he's receiving excellent care. There's nothing for you to worry about.
Whatever it is you have planned for him, I would simply like to help maintain his health.
And that's appreciated. But it's impossible. Believe me, you serve Michael best at a distance right now.
How?
Financial security? Michael's talents being utilized on a
We did
global
not see
scale.
him
You
take a
beside
bite
him,
of anybody,
innovating.
of anything.
Michael's talents
He's
being
chewing.
utilized on a global scale.
I'm simply trying to maximize his potential.
He is really smart.
Yours too.
From your thesis.
Someone else's words, heavily paraphrased. And it pertains to buildings, structures.
I think you meant it as a metaphor.
Not that the ends justify the means.
Coincides with your mother's philosophy. Do you know that she had an almost identical quote in her thesis from 30 years ago?
You've done a lot of homework.
Just a few conversations. She was just as resistant to joining the company.
His glasses are like mine.
But then she learned the truth.
If the truth is that the company is all about saving the world, I don't buy it.
Equally formidable? Working in lockstep?
So him and his mother?
Absolutely.
See? All the way from season 1. All the way from season 1. I have a thumbnail. I think it's like episode 6 or 7. I have a thumbnail of that exact scene. Where he was talking about his mom. I remember. I think it was a year ago. I've seen it pretty fast. I feel like if I didn't take like any breaks, 'cause I took like a month or 2 break from this show, like each season. If I didn't take any break, I would have been finished by now.
All right, all in favor of changing the regime, say aye.
Aye, Captain.
Aye. All right.
With all the mercenary humps I've thrown at guys in my lifetime, I think I'm due for one I want.
Don't flatter yourself.
What do you want? What are you trying to do? Seduce him?
Too late.
Big old goose egg.
Nothing. Old address books, some photographs, hard drive from her computer. I checked her emails and her websites. Nothing from our guy. Are you sure this girlfriend route is the way to go here? Because this is starting to feel like a wasted trip. Down. Okay, you're no longer in charge.
Are you gonna... Oh, wait, no, wait.
Uh-oh.
What's he doing?
Looks like there's been a recount.
Bad time?
Why is he with them? Oh, Mahone.
Bring her back.
It's not gonna be the same.
See, that was like episode 6 or 7, I think.
Stir any memories? Before you were incarcerated, you'd go to visit her grave on the anniversary of her funeral. You'd bring a bouquet of blue irises. You'd sit for an hour. When you'd leave, you'd take a flower and pin it to your lapel. She watched you do this every year. She's seen the pain you carry. She wants to make amends.
All right.
He was already in town.
Then he lives in the marina.
Or, this is another reason to think it's an inside job. If he's working with someone from the company,
inside
they wouldn't
from
want
the
their names on
inside?
any flight manifests.
How come like every meeting everybody's always late? The person asking you for the meeting is always late in TV.
Recognize her?
Her name's Tia Hayden.
Can't say I do. Wish I did. Nice little tomato there.
Yeah.
She was in here yesterday with a man. Can't help you. Sorry.
Our department is working with the Office of Foreign Assets Control. Have you heard of them?
Yep.
I bet you have. We're looking into smuggling and contraband transportation of Cuban cigars. Or what
She was here with that guy you were talking about. He wanted to know which berth the private charter was docking in. He asked me to move it further down the dock, which I did.
Further away from the Coast Guard slip?
I didn't ask. And I didn't accept any money.
Luggage check, sir.
Shouldn't take more than a minute, folks. Your cooperation's all that's required.
Oh, that guy right
Open your
there.
bag, folks. That's fine. Thank you very much. What do you got here?
Huh? It's 3 joints.
3 joints. What? That's why he wanted to leave? Man, they wouldn't have cared about that at all.
Bring her back.
You know I can't do that. But look, there's some stuff that I can do. It's not gonna be the same, but we're gonna figure it out.
I won't trust him till he walks hot coals.
I think I can get
So
him there.
they're trying to like brainwash people.
But if I find out he's been playing you, Doctor, you'll get the same lobotomy as Schofield.
Is this part of it? Is this part of it? No one's doing anything. Must be super. No one is doing anything. I feel like that was like her plan. I feel like she set that up on purpose. Well, I feel like it's on purpose because what would be the point of kidnapping her? That's like a weird storyline. See? Look how carefully. Or maybe they are actually kidnapping her.
Company can't know I'm talking to you.
Oh.
You are the company. You're his daughter.
Do you want to find Michael Schofield?
Of course I do.
So they're trying to, they're trying to control Michael. Michael is not safe at all.
And you're wasting time. Out. Out.
I mean, she should be kidnapped again so that she's not, you know, seen with you, but...
Not to offend either of you, but I took the liberty of calling my attorney to find out exactly what the scope of your authority is here. And he tells me there is no...
Take the tape, all right?
Wow.
And maybe the buyer was already on the boat and was disembarking, right? I mean, if they don't want their names on any flight manifest, maybe they just ease back on in.
That wouldn't be the worst news. That means they're in Miami.
Well, we don't have it yet.
Anything?
No, nothing yet.
Oh.
Yes?
Tancredi got the location on a shining night. She may be heading there now.
Exemplary, Bagwell.
Thank you, sir. A deal's a deal, right? Not to be a broken record. Ask.
I want Schofield pliable for transit, and your vehicle arrives in 20 minutes.
And if we can't revive it?
C'est la vie.
Oh. C'est la vie, c'est la vie.
Once I found your mugshot,
You probably were lovers, though.
really wasn't that hard getting your legit cell number.
Well, now I'm here. What do you want?
You never bothered to ask back in Los Angeles. You're too busy planning on killing me. But I actually worked for the company.
I know you are.
Without the police.
How much?
A lot. And it's about to double here in a second if you don't look at me when I'm talking to you.
Ooh. Ooh. Hey, he seems familiar. He looks like Jeff Bezos, kind of. Oh, look. That's what they did to Bruce. What do you do? Oh! Look, he still got his wits about him. He still has his wits about him.
That post.
You really like locking yourself up? All bark and no bite. I mean, he doesn't have a gun on him, so.
Get the cuff key. Yeah. Where the hell you been?
Figuring this whole thing out. I know who it is. The buyer. His name is Lawrence Wilcott, and he's been working for the company for 10 years.
Come on. Nice job.
That's a Sarah. Oh! Oh, wow. She saved him. There we go, she saved him.
Might want to get to an employee. Bribe one.
So the whole top floor is rented?
Nice and slow.
Oh, she set him up.
And her mother, her father, used to
And
turn
your
tricks
father.
at a gas station.
Oh.
Because he was a whore, too.
Huh.
Hi, Auntie.
Oh, she's gonna shoot him. Please shoot him.
He's stalling, Link. It's gone.
You're right. Since all you guys can kiss my ass, there's only one thing I want to accomplish right now.
They shot at the same time. Unless Mahone shot him twice, but I think Gretchen shot him once and Mahone shot him
The
once.
hotel rented out. She's got a kid.
So what?
Yeah, come on,
We're
Teabag.
killing the kid. The kid doesn't even know it's her mother. Come on, Link, pull the trigger. Do it.
Lincoln.
Emily. She's only 8 years old. Come on. We're not them.
Yeah, we're not them at all. If this season 3, then yes, I would.
Keep your mouth
But-
shut. You get to see your kid in visitation.
Oh.
I know what the general will do to me if I talk in prison.
Go.
Wow, okay.
I think my mother's alive.
That's heavy.
Hello?
Watch it be his mom.
Your boy's dead. And now I'm coming after you.
That's his mom. That's Mama Lincoln - Schofield, 'cause I don't know what her last name is.
It was my son.
She doesn't even have her own, the whole Schofield Borough family is just controlled. Like they really, that was a very abrupt ending. Okay, they really set this up since the beginning. Like, I don't know if that was their plan, but they really, like, the whole Terrence Steadman storyline really set this storyline up, because we now know Terrence Steadman is basically being treated the same way, being deprived of his entire personality, doing what the company says no matter what, you know, staying in his house isolated. That's what they did to Michael today. Today they had Michael stay in the house isolated away from everybody, trying to, you know, get him to be calm. And Terrence Steadman said that with all the drugs they put in me, I can't even think about escaping, back in season 1. So I don't know what the foolishness of season 3 was about, but if season 3 wasn't even, season 3 really was a filler / transitional season to get from season 2 to season 4. We could have even, like, they could even do like I know they need viewers for the TV show to still be on, especially back then, especially now too, but back then they needed a constant viewing. And the writer's strike was, like a past writer's strike was happening when season 3 was being written, so they just wrote less episodes. But I feel like they could have made a movie, like I mean, I know they do have a movie. They could have made like a special. They could have did like a special movie, or like a special movie called like Scylla, and basically be the whole season 3 storyline, but basically condensed into a movie. Because they really could have done that. They really could have done the entire season 3 storyline condensed into a movie. But this is getting really good. This whole season, I don't think there's been a bad episode, because each episode we're learning new things. And like, yeah, there hasn't been a bad episode yet. So yeah. Next episode's called The Mother Lode, which I like that. The Mother Lode is like, oh, I hit the jackpot, but also mother, you know. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 episodes of season 4 left. So we have 8 plus 8 is 16. 8. We have about 17 episodes of Prison Break left, I think. We have 8 here, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 17 episodes. I did the math right. 17 episodes of Prison Break left. Wow. So on my schedule, I should be done with this by the end of November, I think. Anyway, but that's my business. But anyway, I really liked this episode. I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.